Welcome you to another edition. Good morning to all our esteemed viewers who watch all over the world. Thank you so much for joining us this Monday morning, the 1st of December 2025. It is the last month of the year, and we say a big thank you to all our esteemed viewers all over the world. Viewers that have been supporting us from January to now. Yeah, we say a big thank you to all of you. May God continue to bless you. We appreciate your immense support on this platform. We say a big thank you to all of you. And to those engaging us in the comment section, thank you so much for your engagement. We really appreciate. All right, this morning I need to start by saying Happy New Month to all esteemed viewers and esteemed reviewers at the stand. Happy New Month to you, Vincent.
Michael, it has been a better moment to say Happy New Month. We have because we started from January up to December, and we are still standing here. I want every one of us to say one thing: in the name of Jesus, we will see the end of this year. And we have just we've just entered the last month. This year we never see our end. So also as we pray for ourselves, we also pray for our esteemed viewers across the globe. We say Happy New Month to you all. God bless you all.
All right, from January to December, yeah, till now, we are still here, and the viewers are still here with us. I would say a big thank you for joining us once again.
Yeah.
Happy New Month to you,
Happy
family.
New Month, Mr. Michael, and let me welcome all our viewers across the globe to the new month, the month of joy, month of grace, and endless blessing for all of us. We say Happy New Month. We welcome you, and we want to thank you for being there for us since the beginning of the year. And this is the end, the month that end the year. And I pray that all of us, by the blessed grace of God, we will see the end of this year peacefully and joyfully. Thank you very much.
Morning, sir.
Yes,
Happy New Month to you.
the global command of Sister, may God bless you. Yes, happy new month, the beginning of the last month of December. Like you already said, from January 1st, you'll be here, and glory to God, we are still here till this time, and I'm sure God will see us through the end of this month and to the new year.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm thanking God for all our global viewers who have been, forthcoming, have been very supportive to this platform. May God bless you. Well, I'm looking forward to sharing the end of the year with you, with your family, with your everybody. Of you. Thank you very much. Mr. Ojolade. Happy New Month.
Gentleman Mike, Happy New Month to you.
Happy New Month, Happy New Month. It's a good time to be alive. Happy New Month to all our esteemed viewers across the world that have stood firmly by us all through the year. We appreciate them so much from January up to this time. We thank God for their lives as well. We thank God for our own lives as well. God has kept us to date. We give Him all the praise.
Thank you so much. You are not exempted. James
Mike,
John.
Yes. Happy New Month to all our esteemed viewers. It's really not easy. You have kept faith with us from January, and now we are in the last month of the year. Happy New Month to you all, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you so much. Benjack, you're not excluded. Happy New Month to you.
Good morning. Happy New Month. Thank God today's last month of the year, and from January to December, and from December to January 2026, we all got meetings, and our excellent reverse wherever that you are. May good Lord protect you, and may we wish you people Happy New Year and Happy Christmas. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oyenzi,
Good
a
morning.
brand new month.
Good morning.
A brand new day. Understand?
Of course, that's what it is. We know by the time we are ending this program last week, we know that we are going to begin. This month is going to be a very beautiful one. We are starting it on a Monday day like this. We just want to say a big thank you to everybody, including the anchor himself, City Stand crew, and of course those who have been right there that has kept us standing 365 days in a year. I celebrate you. I celebrate you. Too numerous to mention their names. You guys are just simply amazing. Thank you and Happy New Year. Merry Christmas in advance.
Merry Christmas. All right, Suma. Good morning. Happy New Month to you.
Yeah, Happy New Month. As you are saying it, that when I got to today na first.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, a few days time. It's a good one. We thank God. Ejumare has kept us alive 365 days. It's a very long day. Some are die, some are sick in the hospital. But one way or the other, by the grace, we are still standing. We and our viewers. It's not an easy job. It's actually a very, very difficult job. For you to be able to witness, this is the last month. Some die before this morning. We have neighbors that died last month. But we are still standing. We are not, it's not by our might or anything. Not that we are better than those who have left us, our loved ones. But at least we are still here. We thank God for that. We thank God for our viewers also, for still being with us too. The same way we are happy to get to this month day also. And I pray that we live to witness many more years and good health, happiness, and joy. And thank you very much.
All right, welcoming this new month, welcoming this day, the first day of December 2025. Welcoming it with blessings, with goodies. One of our esteemed viewers, let me use this word, anonymous viewer in the United States of America, specifically Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, in conjunction with City Star, has donated 3 bags of rice to the stand. 3 bags of rice, yeah. To celebrate the Christmas. Celebration has started.
Today is Monday, like I said, beautiful Monday, starting from the first day of the week, first day of the month, and the last day of the year, last month of the year. Yes, it's a good one, Mike. Good news. Congratulations to City Stand. Congratulations to City Stand. Congratulations. It's a news, it's a blessing. Everything I think of blessing, good news, everything. So just name it for the beginning of the first day of the last month of the year. This bombshell you have just dropped now. It's a bombshell. Bombshell of blessing, bombshell of prosperity. May God bless his pocket, may God replace his pocket. Where I brought money out, may God replace it with multiple folds in Jesus' name.
What do you have to say?
I've always said that we are one big family here, even though we might not have come from the same womb. I think the evidence is so crystal clear. Like Seven of used to say, the difference is clear. And I want to say a very big thank you to the anonymous viewer. And God will continue to replenish your pockets. And you will know no shame. Celebration will never be lacking in your life. Yeah. And from time to time, you continue to grow in leaps and bounds in everything that falls under the ambit of good tidings. I want to say, without sounding immodest, that thank you very much and God bless you.
All right, I have the list of the people to benefit from this great support by this anonymous viewer and City Stand. All right, he says you, that's Michael, the gentleman Mike, Onyeze, Mr. Femi, Mr. Olajude, James John, Mr. Kule Suma, Mr. Vincent, Oluwawan, Mr. Felix, Ben, Jack, Mr. Lucky, and Oluwawan of Oba Land.
Thank you very much.
That's a great one.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. I still want to say a big thank you to the man that just donated the rice. You know what it means? When you donate rice, that means our kitchen is going to be steaming. Honestly. And our plates will be hot. Honestly. As it is steaming, so shall your home, and whatever you lay your hand shall move from glory to glory. Amen.
Some people already have chicken, the likes of Gentleman Mike and Mr. Vincent. This is Jim. I promised to give them chicken to celebrate the Christmas. Also, I skipped the message. James John, this is Jim. I promised you chicken for Christmas. I want to say thank you to this is Jim.
Nice, it's a pleasant surprise. So I'm so much grateful to you, sir. Thank you very much for this show of love. I pray that God will continue to bless you. This season will bring forth lots of pleasant surprises in your life, just like you have chosen to throw out this pleasant surprise to me. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And also to the anonymous viewers. Thank you so much, sir. We are indeed grateful, and may God continue to bless you.
All right, more chicken for the remaining viewers. Wow. More chicken for the remaining viewers. Hallelujah. At the end of the day, the anonymous viewer has revealed himself in the comment section. Thank you so much. Deeper. I guess Mr.
Mike, I think I have a pressure from concerning Mr. President. Remember, it's blessing to me. You remember? You remember? So, Pastor Dipo, because I'm talking personally, because of my personal gain from you, may God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you. Bless your ministry. Bless everything you are known for, Pastor Dipo. Because I've been a beneficiary of your blessing. Personally. Of course, you know now, Mr. Mike, you know now. You know, no more. I'm reminding I'm remembering him. I remember him. That's thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Let me say you found collect chicken for Abby. Today they don't give you chicken. That too. I don't eat.
There's no way to say this. Because I want to say my heart is full of gratitude. My joy no bounds for Mr. Chief Udeze Chima. You've been a brother. You've been a supporter of this platform. May God continue to raise you to highest level that you can ever dream of. And may God continue to keep you and your family. Especially my greetings to your daughter. You know, I've always said, because I cannot say any greetings to you without also reminding you of even extending my greetings to your daughter. You've been a very good ally, a brother from another mother. And that consistency is what has kept us standing here. And at times we never take you for granted. And whenever you raise an issue on this platform of concern, because you are also a stakeholder, so do we all here. And we have always enjoy your critique on any given issue. We say very big thank you to you.
All right, apart from that, the anonymous viewer has also extended love to passers-by, bystanders, people watching us while we run the program. So they'll be benefiting from his benevolence this morning. Shall be sharing it today. And also from me, making a top breakfast on my head.
It's to mark the beginning of the last month of the year, courtesy of the founder of Citistand, Mike Kunle, Adekunle. Yes, everybody go top break.
We also need to appreciate Mrs. Tina as a great woman on the platform.
Yeah.
She blessed people last week.
Yes.
400,000 on Saturday.
Oh wow! I was so overwhelmed. I was so happy. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's contributed to this city stand. Especially, I can't start mentioning all the names. Everybody, and God will be with you guys, and you have a very good December to remember for good in all your life and in all your places you're going. It will be a December for good for all of you. Thank you very much.
December to remember.
To remember for good, yes.
I think we should say special thank you to Miss Tina, the Amazon of this platform. She's a special person, and I also want to say thank you so much, ma, for this continuity and keeping us standing. Yes, you kept us standing, and we are here on City Stand. God bless you, ma, Miss Tina.
Angel woman flesh. It's something she's doing consistently that you'll be wondering. You that is deep that you'll be wondering.
Yes.
I'm telling you,
you don't begin to think, what kind of woman is this? What kind of woman being
I'm told. The fire of the consistency consistency of blessing from somebody that you have never seen her face. I've never seen her whether she's yellow, she's black, or brown colored, or she's short face. Consistently blessing us is awesome, because the one word I've been using for her in prayer is that consistently also bless her too. Consistently.
I know we all have testimonies.
Yes.
We all have.
You see, apart from every other person, they say at times a golden fish has no hiding place. I think Mrs. Tina has demonstrated that because of her consistency, because of her oasis of love. That continue to flow unlimited to this platform, and also not forgetting the great people here. People like Muki Great, who has also been there, and K. Odulaja. Even though we have not seen him of recent, I don't know whether he traveled or so.
King Harry
is there. And Mr. and Mrs. Enoma.
Gladys Oyabo.
You say Gladys Oyabo. We greet you. They say Water Liverpool. Great. Many. Buki Astrop. You know, we don't know. Andrew Jimmy, Pa Jacob. A lot of them, because we are not doing it in a particular order. Radio Okoro, Biafra, I greet you all. And Omorebe, I greet you all. Because we say thank you to all of you. Because the local is unlimited. At least just know that you are all edge in our hearts. And our love also goes to you all and your family. May God continue. You have a very blissful and a very complete Christmas this year. Thank you very
much, Mr. Vincent. Guys, we have how many days to go?
30 days.
Christmas party.
12 days.
12 days.
And these guys, you are always very calculative when it comes to this now.
You know, saying this after the all right. It's coming up next week, the 13th of December. And the likes of Odunlade Taiwo, King Henry, Mrs. Clara, Muki Great, have donated. Please, we still want to remind you again of the Christmas party that is coming up on the 13th of December. That's this month, not next month again. This month, just next week.
Yes.
So please, support is needed. Still have to buy some stuff, you know. Drinks, tomato, pepper, orishirishi, you know.
Ingredients.
We need all the necessary condiments to make it something that is worthwhile for we all will serve them and enjoy very well. And to say good, thank you to God for being there for us, and thank you for our lives, to even serve us, because a lot of people cook, but they don't have the mouth to eat it. But here we are, standing under the banner of His grace and mercy, and that we are going to eat it and eat it in good health, not in death, not in the grave, being alive, kicking and bubbling. I want to say we are all ready to go and looking forward to that day. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. If you want to make your donation, please. Account number is there. Okay, Gary, Palace of the Palace, you're welcome to the
Palace itself.
Thank you so much for joining us. The Palace is here.
Palace of the Palace.
The KBAC.
All right, we also have James Mano in the comment section. James Mano, good morning to you. You're welcome to the program. Mrs. Enoma is here all the way from Germany. We say good morning to you, Mrs. Enoma. Thank you for joining us. Ebona Kingsley all the way from Dubai. Sorry, is it Madrid? Madrid. Ebona Kingsley from Madrid. All right. All right, thank you for joining us. We have Imafidon. Imafidon, good morning to you. We appreciate your presence. Also, Gladys. Good morning to you, Gladys. You're welcome to the program. Ezenwo is also here. We appreciate your presence this morning. Annie Okoro is here with us too. Thank you so much for joining us. Can we end the program now?
No, we are going to. We must start a lot of things.
But we are done. We are done with the reviews.
We are not done. You know, so there was a lot of strikes here and there, and from what we got, the US has already started surveillance. You know, and of course, there are a lot of things to discuss. Yeah, security.
We still talk about insecurity. Of course, I'm tired of discussing insecurity. At least let us talk. Let's say good things. Okay, ambassadorship.
Okay, yeah. Ambassadorship. There's no how we discuss that it will not come in. You understand? Yes, because security is one of the most important things we have to look
at. Pause there. I'm coming. All right, to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning. Bandits strike in Kogi as troops thwart terrorist attack in Chibok. Others. This is on page 12 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. We move down to another story here. Ekiti deploys security personnel in Kogi, Kwara boundary communities. Ekiti deploys security personnel in Kogi, Kwara boundary communities. We move down to another one. Page 11 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Article raises the alarm of NNPCL's expenditure. You can go to page 11 to see the story on terrorism. Terrorism incubated under your watch. Presidency replies Ambassadorial. Don't forget that as of last week, Ambassadorial was telling President Bola Tinubu or the federal government not to flush out Boko Haram, and also advised them not to beg, don't apologize to them, don't negotiate with terrorists, don't negotiate with bandits, flush them out, deal with them. That's what Ambassadorial said. But looking at what presidency is saying this morning, terrorism incubated under your watch. Presidency is replying Ambassadorial this morning. All right, Tinubu won't outsource security to foreign powers, it states. All right, we move down to another one. Over 25,000 foreign vessels illegally trading in Nigerian water, says Agbakoba. On to the next one, the top of the paper. Dangote refinery to supply 1.5 billion liters of petrol monthly. And the last story, because we have diverse stories here. Alleged lead poisoning. Ogun begins free testing of Ogijo residents. We appreciate all our esteemed viewers for joining us once more on the program. It's your program, my program, City Stand. I am Michael Adekunle. I have Odezi Chima with me in the comment section. I will say good morning to you, Odezi Chima. You're welcome to the program. Femi, you're welcome once more. OJ, global analyst, you're welcome.
You're welcome, Michael. Yes, you're welcome, sir.
All right, let's quickly talk about the appointment of ambassadors by President Bola Tinubu's administration. Now, President Bola Tinubu has forwarded a fresh list of 32 ambassadorial nominees to the Senate for confirmation, expanding Nigeria's next diplomatic corps with a blend of career diplomats, political heavyweights, former governors, ex-ministers, and notable public figures. Now, let's move down to the names of some of these nominees. We have Femi Fani-Kayode. Femi Fani-Kayode is the former Minister of Aviation. We have Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi. We have Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, that's the former governor of Enugu. We have Reno Omokri, controversial Reno Omokri in that list. We have Mahmud Yakubu, former INEC chairman. Yeah. Also, former Ekiti First Lady, Irelu Angela, we have her there. Former Deputy Governor of the Lagos State, Otumba Femi Pedro, former Oyo State Lady, Florence Ajimobi, and former Abia Governor, Ikpeazu. All right. Now, I don't know what you want to say about this morning. Reno Omokri. I think this is what Reno has been waiting for.
It is well.
He has finally succeeded.
Yeah. Mr. Mike, you see, that list as more of compensatory. For the job well done to APC to bring them to government. Like Yakubu, Professor Yakubu, former INEC chairman, ambassadorial posting. It's a compensatory. Okay, is it even right? Okay, let me say that they reward him. Okay, let me use the word reward, not compensation, because compensation means something else. Let me say rewarding list. They are rewarding Yakubu for well job done for APC to come to power. Fani-Kayode, that were strong opponent of APC for the campaign. You can see it again. For it's a list that was drawn up to reward those who were on the opposition before and now turn to APC. And they don't really see any credibility in that list in terms of bringing up people of stunt credibility, that these are people that stand for integrity, that is more of rewarding political jobbers, people who play policies in the interest of APC becoming to power, like Yakubu, Fani-Kayode, Ikpeazu, the rest of them. So if you are talking of ambassadorial posting that will reflect integrity, people of high caliber of integrity, people that when you hear their name, you say yes, you top up for them. You don't have them. Of course, in their own right, they are people of caliber of high caliber anyway. But it's more of politicking, it's more of political reward. I don't see much of people of like seasoned diplomats. Yes, people of high integrity, people that command respect in the public.
people where you hear the name, you know, people stand for the interest of the masses of the state.
The merits.
This is more of political job and political who have, you know, help everything to come to power. So if that's the way they reward, if that's the way President want to reward them, so be it. He has the prerogative of drawing up who will represent Nigeria. So that's it.
Reno Omokri, we all know that he's a politically exposed figure in the country, and President Bola Tinubu has appointed him instead of seizing the why?
Beyond matter of compensation, let me tell you, Reno Omokri, I call him Aitofel. The unfortunate part of it is that Reno can go front and he can go back. If they appoint Reno to come and clean you, Mr. Michael, you will be shine. He will take sponge. He will shine you. He will polish you well. That's what I know about Reno. So he can go front. It's not. Let's talk about integrity. He can say A today and say B tomorrow. But if you want to say A today, you can go to any length to prove that A. And if you want to say B tomorrow, you will still say the same thing. Of course, there are so many, video where Reno Omokri have said that, God forbid, that he cannot take appointment from President Bola Tinubu. It's, when we talk about integrity, it's not there. But go and look out how Reno Omokri has always tried to defend any step President Bola Tinubu take. He will go and dig. He can go and dig the information of 1950 something to prove a particular thing. Now the man is so fast in his knowledge, and he has access to information. Even if it comes to lie, he will lie to support you. But tomorrow, if you want to change mouth, the same way he polish you, the same way he will attack you. So giving somebody like that an ambassadorial appointment, I think he will perform. He will do the job. The gift to him, because what the essence of our ambassadorial work is to promote our image abroad. And even ambassadorial appointment to me, it has always been like this. Name of one ambassador that you know that is so popular, that you know that is so popular, he performed a very great job. Since when I grew up, I don't know their name. So it has always been a matter of compensation. It has always been a matter, even sometimes they use it to punish some people. Yes. When they see that your wallet is too much, then they will just send you, go and be our ambassador at Australia. Let us kill you in that place. Who send you? It's like sending some people to exile. Say, go and block him there. If he's around here, he'll be giving up. You will see it as appointment for people that understand. They may not be able to reject it, but they know the meaning. It's like they send you to exile. Go and be dealing with. Okay, 2 years of administration of President Bola Tinubu, there is no ambassador, and the world is moving. Yes. So it's a position that is so critical like that. But if you see people that have knowledge about, that are diplomatic, they will work for you, and it's affecting us in some area. All this traveling of President Bola Tinubu, you don't need it. You can just instruct your ambassador in that place. We have so many ambassadors in Nigeria. For all other, foreign country, they have the ambassador here. If America want to talk now, they talk through the ambassador. UK, they have ambassador here. So it's so that the post of ambassador is not small. At the same time, they can use when they use ministerial appointment to compensate. They are not talking ambassador. A very strong ministerial, a portfolio that they're supposed to look for a technocrat. They will use something to compensate. Matawale, what experience does Matawale have that make him to deserve the Minister of Defense? So, okay, when they wanted to choose Bola first, a son, they make him Minister of Power and Steel. What did he know? Did he know? Yes, SAN, they make him Minister of Power and Steel. That is how Nigerian until there was let this man go, because they know that position that is supposed to occupy is a very, very vital Minister of Justice and Attorney General of Federation. It's not a position anybody can toy with. So it requires a lot of pressure before Ambassador to do come and take your rights in a place. So it has always been like that. To some extent, the only one that disappointment is the appointment of Yakubu. That Yakubu home is what made me bad. That one is too laughable because it's too obvious Even if you want to compensate Yakubu, there are so many things you can use to compensate him. I don't know why.
Make him an ambassador.
Ambassador.
No, he's still going to the Senate.
The Senate. What now?
To remove some of them.
Senate already controls people about to third majority by APC now. But they don't need the support of any.
Are you calling our Senate rubber stamp?
It's not the area have over to third majority. They don't need the support of any other political parties. So whatever they say is final. They have over to third majority, more than to third. So what are they seeking from other political parties? Nothing.
All of them will go. The same they send them, that's how they go. So one of them will go. They may even say something, just take a bow. And
yes,
when they send this lady to them that time, Bianca, did they ask her any question? They are just looking at her like, you are so beautiful. That's the question. You are beautiful. Tell me any cogent question. They ask. So when you have a rubber stamp saying there's nothing you can do, ambassador. Everybody say, go and be good.
All right, let's go to the comment section this morning and see what our very, very good viewers, our esteemed viewers are saying as regards what we are discussing this morning. All right, Udeze Chima says this is why Reno Omokri has been attacking Obi up and down. He goes on, Michael, I thought they said Tinubu prepared for his job since 30 years. With the list of ambassadors he presented, it simply means Tinubu knows nothing about governance. Imagine Omokri and Femi Fani-Kayode.
Tinubu prioritize politics more than governance. Everybody know that one. Me, before he become president, I know that. Look at the list now. You know it's for compensation. Okay, Femi Pedro. You know, former deputy, he has issue with him. The man later came back. Now it's time for okay. When there is nothing on ground, have this. It's matter of compensation. Okay, look at the wife of a former lady, Ajimabi. It's for compensation. Don't like you don't like. Go and be ambassador to Ghana. Okay, that's what Tinubu used to ambassador. And I told you that even without ambassador, Nigeria move on. So to Tinubu, ambassador, only have something. It's just for compensation.
All right, Nathaniel Abu on this, and was he saying, Chai, Nigeria, look at the names of former INEC chairman, FFK for ambassador. This is too unfortunate.
Mr. Mike, I just said it that Tinubu politicizes everything. Before Tinubu will take any decision, he must weigh what is the political gain or political loss of this decision want to take. The moment he doesn't have political accruement of blessings of he would abandon it. Otherwise, that is lovable now. Professor Yakubu Mahmud, the last INEC man that handled serious controversial election. After the election, there was technical glitch to the IRF that couldn't allow the result to be posted from polling booth. Of course, a day before that, you are briefing all journalists, all observers at Abuja that is where you will go. Only after the presidential election, that very evening, the result will be uploaded. So, like I said, now just a rewarding or compensating people who brought APC to power. Fani-Kayode, for example, he is a part of the G5 governor that Wike pulled out of I don't remember. Yes, they are among the 5 G government. It's a competition of the team that brought APC to government. It's not a list of credible Nigerians that we know holds the ground on different matters. Nigeria will hear that will say, yes, this is the people we trust. But anyway, that's government. That's what they are doing, going there to do is politicking. That's what we want them for. So he picked the people of best political to, according to him, that work for his emergency as president of the country to go and continue the job they did for him to become a president. So that was happening, not to go and represent us actually in foreign land.
Let me remind you one funny appointment, ambassadorial appointment that happened during Buhari. Immediately, Burata to come, get out of service. Yes. He was appointed ambassador to the Republic. I think there is nobody else in Nigeria to become ambassador. Immediately, he retired from himself. They posted him to Benin to go and do what? To go and be watching Sunday Igboho. To bring him back, sir. To bring Sunday Igboho. And the position in here like a watchdog. The aircraft. So, Nigeria, we lack visionary leaders. Some of them, they take anything for granted. most especially this present administration, what Tinubu like is compensation, rewarding the loyalty.
Yes. All right, Femi, do you know the meaning of ambassador? That's simply an image of the country for a particular country.
Yes.
The person is representing
exactly.
outside.
Exactly.
That's the meaning.
That's the meaning.
So are this set of people supposed to represent Nigeria?
They can represent us.
Wow.
Yes. What do you mean they represent us? Are they elected? No. What is the requirement to become ambassador? Although we have some specialist diplomats, but what does he require to become an ambassador? Is it not to represent, to tell people about the vision of your country? You mean they cannot do that one? These people, they cannot do it. Well, what are you talking about now? You mean if not that it sounds like a reward? You think a professor cannot do that? Yakubu cannot do that? No, let's forget. All what is paining me about it is that it's compensative. They are using it to compensate.
I think what Udesi Chima was trying to say is that these are corrupt people.
I don't agree.
Where is the one that are not corrupt?
Mr. Mike.
Let Udesi Chima bring people that are not corrupt in this country. Immediately they get to that place, they were corrupt. Amokritan, has he not? Okay, tell me, before the Amokritan come,
This new nature.
He will not be corrupt. Immediately you reach that place, he will be corrupt. Odese Chima should recommend some people that are not corrupt. Maybe they should go and call us to come to come out. He should leave our job to come and become ambassador.
Mr. Mike, I agree with Mr. Odese Chima. I disagree with Mr. Femi. Yes, in the sense that
those people cannot represent us.
What Odese Chima is telling us that we need people that will be constructive in the representation of the country. Who will be objective? Who will not be saying things in favor of government. When the government is having,
so they will not be saying something negative about them. Somebody that appoints them.
Mr.
Do you know what you are saying?
Please.
Are you? If they appoint you,
let me explain my point.
No. If they appoint you, they appoint you to come and no. If they appoint you,
on your floor now.
It's either you say you are not going. Nobody they will appoint as ambassador, and you will go and say something contrary to what your administration represents. If you know that you cannot defend a bad government, you could say I'm not interested. But if they appoint you as an ambassador, you cannot say something contrary to the administration that appoint you. That is my point. Simple. Nothing like the objective. What is objective?
Mr. Mike, this is where I disagree with you. I'm still stating it. As Mr. Femi, you cannot just send a dummy person to the another country. I'll be telling you the whole country, the whole world. When they have the evidence rest in their hand, you'll be telling them something different. Okay, we be telling Americans that are not killing in Nigeria. We Nigerian must be bold enough to tell President Trump, hey, no killing in Nigeria. We need to do that. Mr. Femi, let me explain myself, please. You have your floor, please. Let me explain myself. Suppose you have Nigeria ambassador now in US. We need to be bold enough to tell President Trump that no, there's no killing of Christians. When the foreign countries have evidences of what's going on in your country. So I agree with this Shima who says these people will not represent us. We need somebody who will be constructive and objective, not just somebody who will say no. Yes to what is obvious, no. That everybody all over the world has evidences of what is truly happening in the country. So this is where I disagree with him that Shima is right to say that these are not ambassadors because you can't just will just going to the foreign country and be saying everything yes about the country when it is clearly no, when the evidence is right before everybody all over the world. So I agree with him that these people they are only going to be yes men. Of course they will be looking foolish to those countries because they have the evidences. Who will go to Trump and tell Trump that there's no king in Nigeria? Can any Nigerian ambassador tell Trump, tell US Congress that this going on is not happening in Nigeria? Can I do that security wise? If they be looking stupid and foolish, they will never open their mouth and say it. This is what Udesi is saying, that we need people that are constructively, objectively, say the truth.
Integrity.
Yes, integrity. They will not defend the country when they are actually on wrong path with the evidences before the whole world. Like America have the evidence of where that killing is going on in Nigeria. So can any ambassador now go and be telling UK, US, everything that's no killing, no this. So any ambassador saying that he doesn't know what he's saying. So that's what Udesi is saying, that not just yes men we will be saying yes about government every time. That we need to have to call somebody courageous and admit that yes, these are wrongs going on in our country. I will now tell the whole world that yes, we are working for it, working towards it. Mr. Michael, people fail to be realistic. Mr. Michael, if this place is rotten and you employ me to come and promote your image, this place, God forbid, you have a particular thing that, and you want me to come and promote your image, then I will now be the one that will go out and be telling people that this is what Michael do. You don't understand what I'm saying. If you cannot do it, you say I'm not interested. This is not a matter of objectivity. This is a matter of, loyalty to the person that appoints you. You don't understand what I'm saying. If any day anybody in the corridor of power choose against the government, then you are a gunner. That is the truth of matter. That means you are ready to resign. If you are taking this job, your job is to promote the image of your nation. It's like you are telling NSA that Ribadu that they sent to USA to go and say something contrary to what the Nigeria government wants. That there is no killing. Of course, everybody knows that it's killing of a Christian. But what Nigeria wants is that there is no genocide of Christianity. And you expect our service chief or NSA to go and say something contrary to what the present day administration. So if you want to take it, you will know that you are ready to defend whatever that is not even defended. It's like a presidential spokesperson. You appoint me as your presidential spokesperson. I will not be the one that will come out and say, truly something are not good in Nigeria. That means that person doesn't have sense.
Femi, you are falling hands recently on the platform.
I don't call anybody hands.
You are not going the Reno Omokri.
They are the one.
I don't understand what
these people are the one that
lift them around.
Nothing wrong with me. And I will never. That means they fail to face reality. You people, you fail to face reality.
Femi, you are derailing.
I'm not derailing. I'm not derailing. Expect it that anybody in the Nigeria government appoints as ambassador and he accepts it, he's ready to go and defend the image of Nigeria. Who appoints his enemy as ambassador? Tell me among them, among the people in the circle, that we go and say something contrary to
him again. Femi, I disagree with you.
You can disagree.
You send a criminal to go and represent your family, meeting with other families.
When you have family in your family, when you have a criminal in your family that you know is the one that can defend you, that's the person you use. Yes, you use criminal. If it is that criminal that can defend you, can you send an innocent man to go and do the job of criminal? He will not go. If there is a particular place, I need a criminal to go and defend me. Whatever I say, he will defend. Then I will appoint a criminal.
What is the problem? What is going on? This is not the Femi we used to know.
Don't know me.
This is Nathaniel Abulon.
Don't know me.
That is you've turned to Reno Omokri.
I will be happy if I turn to Reno Omokri. Do you know why? Yes, if they give me appointment, why won't I collect it? Do you know why I'll be happy if I become Reno Omokri? Reno Omokri, when we talk about polishing people, go and read Reno Omokri. The way he's polishing Yoruba, the way he's polishing Tinubu, no has knowledge, no integrity. If you choose integrity, start with your integrity now. Yes, you cannot eat your cake and still have it. What are you talking about?
Oh my God! Can you listen to me?
I'm not listening.
This is King Harry on this, based on moral qualifications. Most of them are not qualified
to be what? To be ambassador.
Moral justification, moral stand.
What moral are you talking about?
What talking about is just
tell me, Pedro, face any legal something. Oh, answer me now. I told you the one that disappoint me is Yakubu. Mahmud.
Former INEC chairman.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's a compensation to me.
Why that one?
Femi Fani-Kayode.
Why that one? Why not others? Why not others? Why not others? Why not Mr. Mike? Why not others as well? Why Mahmud Yakubu? Why not others also? How will you say
that one is just a show of shame. That's why I don't like it.
Likewise,
I disagree. That one is a show of shame. I disagree.
Likewise, Reno's own is not a show of shame.
How does it make it a show of shame? How does it make it? As Reno face any corrupt, if anybody have anything against Reno Omokri in the court of law, let us know. As Reno, did Reno Omokri have any court case? Has he been charged? Apart from the word of mouth that, oh, Tinubu, I cannot support him. Yes, that's a court of your conscience. What are we talking about? I said, if not that I have something against Mahmud Yakubu, can't Yakubu represent Nigeria? Can't he play the role of ambassador? Apart from the fact that it sounds like a compensation, a professor cannot represent Nigeria. What are we talking about?
We have many people with lost integrity in Nigeria. These people cannot represent us. The same thing I've said about this one he picked out. He picked Mahmud Yakubu out of it. Also, there are others who has moral deficits that doesn't cover them to represent Nigeria. And there's something you said before foreign country when you are there. Then you look stupid to them. They'll be asking, are you mad? Are you crazy? You might tell us with this evidence in our hand. What are you that's what your country represents. That's what your country represents. That's what your country is. You cannot even play what I'm saying is. You be how can you learn your name of what you say you good on job or you leave it? Simple. You can't be not against the assignment of your boss give you. You can't go away from it. What are you talking about? No, you know. I won't understand. God does not, and I don't expect you to understand. I understand. Yes, I understand. It's your opinion. You have to answer it. It's not my opinion. I also have my own opinion. I cannot do my own opinion on what the boss said. I think Femi is trying to say that we are operating a corrupt system. I get it. What do you expect from a corrupt system? That's what I'm saying. That's what Femi is trying to say. That's what your country represents. That's what your country represents. That's what your country represents. Yes, Mr. Mike. If you are already in the North Korea, you have to say something contrary to their leader. That man, that's why you condemn the list of those nominees. That they don't have integrity. I don't condemn it. I condemn it because they don't have the other side of their mind to say they don't have other. I don't condemn it. They don't have other side of their mind to tell the truth. Where is it? Obvious. I think James John can do justice to what you are saying now.
You see, seriously, I was also shocked when I saw the list. At a time that Nigeria need to rebuild her image in the international community, things have gone so bad. Looking at the names like Reno Omokri, double standard man. In 2017, he was talking tough about Christian genocide. In this same administration, we saw his position in this administration. This was a man that the people he took from America, McNaught, we saw, what really transpired in that period. I do not expect. In fact, it is better that Tinubu allow this guy to be doing what he's doing. If there's any way you'll be paying him on the ground. But making this person an ambassador in a time that you need to rebuild your image is a big mistake that he has made. Seriously. And then look at the likes of Mahmud, Professor Mahmud. Just 2023, we saw the election. Are you supposed to bring up these people on board? Even if you feel they have done a lot and you need to compensate them, they shouldn't be seen close to this. I'm telling you, because this government, this administration has a time to rebuild their image. Things has gone so bad, and we've seen them doing some things on the ground, and then we are disappointed with the list, because this list will go to show the international community that these people are unrepentant. How do I put it? They cannot learn. They are unrepentant. This is what they are, and that is the best they can do. You understand? Do you think has he been able to school you on?
No, it's not schooling me. Why? Can you build your image based on just appointments? How do you build image? If you want people, that means you still want people that will be telling them lie that Nigeria is okay. How do you build your image? So do you mean that by just mere appointing some people, some professors that can speak English, that's how you build your image? When your image at home, you still romance terrorism, you still romance bandits, you are still looking at grooming without being able to deal with them, and you now think that by just mere appointing some people, that's how you launder your image. What do you mean by image laundering? That you want people to, that means maybe you tell them like, this is not what we represent, this is what we want, this is how do you want. Something that is happening at home is different from what you want people to see. So if you want people to actually see good aspect of you without any ambassador come and tell lie, then the assignment is at home. That's how I see it. It's not that you will, by appointing some other people, will it change what Nigeria represents? Will it change that? Does it mean that we are going to have a free and fair election in 2027? Are we really true ready? Do they ready to bombard terrorists and nobody will say they are doing the good thing? I mean, they are doing the bad thing. Does, I mean, appointing some other people mean that the list of people, the list of terrorists, they are going to publish it? I believe in doing, I mean, laundering our image in action than just appointment. That is my point. That these people, of course, Tinubu will know that they will say something contrary to what is happening at home, and that's what he wants. And I said, if you don't want to belong to that area, then if they appoint some people with integrity, they will not take it. They will not take it, the assignment, because they will know that they will like.
I think Femi is being realistic. Yeah, this is let's be honest. Let's be honest. Femi is being realistic. Tinubu with questionable character can only send people with questionable character. They have been floating together. Morals doesn't exist for Tinubu.
He's very right. Look, I said one point. I said, how can you be fooling yourself before intelligence committee, government of the other country that have evidences of what's going on in your country? Oh, okay. Who is the Nigerian president will go to U.S. Congress, to U.S. president? I'll be telling him something different from what they already know, what they have evidence of. You get my point? So that's why you saw me. That's why when you want to appoint some candidates as an ambassador, they must be able to have the courage to admit wrong when this is going wrong. So that they don't just be saying yes, against your please. Yes, that's why believe. That's why take their that's why believe. This is not credible. He must be okay. We will go and be doing that. We tell Trump there's no Christian killing. We tell Trump there's no killing in Nigeria. You go to US country and just approve the Trump to come into Nigeria. That these things are not happening. So when you send the kind of people to go, they'll be disgracing the country. That's number one. They will be having a team. Don't say this man is telling us where we have the evidences right on our table here. What is this ambassador telling us? He's fooling himself. Is that they will call him ambassador talk. Nigeria has been talking. They will call him Nigeria. They will call him president say something. No, we need somebody to say something. Will ambassador say something contrary to what the president will say? We need somebody president himself to come in and say there is no genocide, there is no Christian genocide in this country. Then you now appoint me as ambassador. I will not go say something contrary. Nobody is saying what you are saying now. Nobody is saying appoint people that will go and debunk the claim of Christian genocide. Nobody is saying that. But we are saying that, governance is all about, especially international relations, it's all about diplomacy. Yes. You understand? You have a battered image as a result of what has happened recently. What we need to see is for you to send people that will represent Nigeria with some level of an image that yes, they will also play diplomacy. Yes. Nobody is saying they will go and want to talk against the president. But we have seen these characters recently with, particularly Reno Omokri, his own case, and Mahmud are so recent. You understand? Are so recent. There are so many people Tinubu can bring, but every time you can see the rebuilding process taking place. Look at what the Minister of Foreign Affairs, how he goofed in this Piers Morgan interview. You understand? I don't the kind of people you should be sending to represent Nigeria. They will go, they will goof, and then it will be more problem to you as a president who is even nursing ambition to contest 2027. I do not expect Mr. President, even though politics has been from day one since he came on board, but I expected him to shift a little. You understand?
All right, I move to the comment section again. Udeze say, Femi, I'm still for you this morning. All right, if you can't condemn Omokri, then you have no moral right to condemn Yakubu, Femi. Since you said we can send anybody to represent us, Michael, Femi is contradicting himself.
I'm not contradicting myself.
I'm very, very disappointed.
You may be disappointed. Go and take it to buy Coke and drink it. I'm not going to tell you. I said the case of Mahmud Yakubu is too glaring because Mahmud Yakubu offended almost everybody in this country. Apart from the fact that Reno Omokri shifted his grant, I may say A in the morning and I may say B in the morning. In the night, based on what I observed. Not what Omokri expected. He didn't see it. Maybe people are able to convince him. Maybe that's why he changed his mind. I'm telling you that the Reno Omokri that I know, when we talk of integrity, it's not there. But when we talk of polishing you, it will polish you, Mr. Michael. I know what I'm saying. He will polish you.
And Tinubu needs that kind of person.
Thank you. It's like a presidential spokesperson. He will polish you. That's what Tinubu needs. He will make sure that this white is whiter. It's whiter. It's as white as snow. That's what I'm. Yeah, not black. That's what I'm saying.
That can only happen before somebody who doesn't have evidences. It's just what you're talking about. I'm telling you. Can you say that? Can you go to Trump and US government and go to police and say the security currency? That can only happen before somebody, before people who doesn't have the evidences, who doesn't have the evidences of what you're talking about. You yourself said this. You be speaking stupid and foolish to them. You be as you are making a level stock. What's this man talking about? With the evidences right before us, right in our hands. What are you talking about? So if you make listen to me. Femi Fani-Kayode, Yakubu's appointment is a compensation.
Yes.
For a perfect rigging.
Yes.
Do we still need any evidence to know that Obi won that election?
Well, if you are looking for evidence from courts,
you also talked about compensation.
yes, let me tell you. When we talk about election in this country, or even around the world, there's no way you will see perfect election. 100%. Even in America, there was accusation of rigging. Why was Capitol occupied? Who occupied Capitol? Because there was accusation of rigging. Yes, don't Donald Trump. Now, what I'm trying to say is this: this appointment of this guy is too obvious that something fishy. Maybe Obi will win or Atiku win. I don't know.
Mahmud Yakubu.
Mahmud Yakubu. It's too glaring. It's too
That something went wrong
fishy.
in the last election.
Tinubu shouldn't have done that one. With that one, he even shoot himself in the leg.
Femi, you really impressed me this morning. Keep it up. This is come from Sof Abiodun. Let's have your take on this, sir. Are these the people we need to represent Nigeria?
You see, at times when we tend to try to defend the indefensible, then we try to make mockery of our stance. And I've said it countless times. When you look, even up to the now, one of the ministers of this present government is also in the eye of the storm, Bola Tinubu. And you know the credential aspect of it. When you now look at what is happening in Nigeria, it's like Pariba, you rub my back, and it's not about competence now. It's not about being professional in your job. It's about in the past you have done me some form of favor. I should be able to compensate you. That is what is playing out now. Take for instance, is it Fani-Kayode that will say that he's so clean, that he has come into equity or fairness? Is it Reno Omokri who has served several governments until now? Because he keeps changing. Because when he see another bride, he will tag along and say, yes, you are the most beautiful person. You see, when you continue to look at all these things, in the eyes of the public, the worst case scenario is even taking, bringing, what is his name, Mahmud Yakubu on board. We all know what the role he played in the last election. You see, today, you can see that Nigerians are disorientated towards even our electoral process as a result of the outcome of that 2023 election. And when you begin to see, then the president is trying to affirm that yes, indeed, these people played the game well for him. And that is why he's trying to bring them on board. And you cannot, the reason is not far-fetched. It's very crystal clear. And we must know, we all have to account for our stewardship, either rightly or wrongly. Because austerity is there to judge each and every one of us. Because it all depends on is Tinubu that we are talking about. Talking about tomorrow, we'll be talking about another person. Then which history have you written of yourself in the annals of this country? And when you continue to see what is playing out now, is more or less a kind of a dance of macabre. Macabre in the sense that we continue to watch our dirty in the public. As long as our PR is nosediving, must we continue to have sort of an injury? And that is what my whole take about this ambassadorial is all about.
All right, you had your colleagues talking about the nomination of President Bola of ambassadors and the likes of Reno Omokri, Now, are we saying that the president is consolidating political alliances ahead of the 2027 election through these nominations?
That has been his occupation. He has what's it called, doctorate degree. He's a professor in compensation. This is you have done good for me. Let me compensate. Let me. I said it before. When they are saying they say for Baji King Joba, and when you feel like you make kings, I don't know how to put it. The king makers doesn't become a king. Before when you are a kingmaker, we don't know your flaws, we don't know your competency, and you are just how strong you are in the time of thinking. But now you are here, it's obvious. The place that go, we have seen the foul. So now the president have shown that what they actually have nothing to offer the Nigerian people, rather than business to him. And whatsoever will happen will definitely happen. If I don't care, in as much as 2027, whatever it takes, either by hook or by, I have to win the election. And this is a challenge to the Nigerian people, because they have seen that the Nigerian people are docile and they cannot and never will they, no matter how you push them to the wall, even though it's set fire at their pitch, we can never rise up to defend whatsoever we stand by democracy. And rather than what, they will always do what we call let them divide and rule, where we make them hunger the more. When we give them some 1,000 naira for election, they will also appreciate that. Talking about personality matters. What is the essence? In the even though politics does not matter, but on what do our rule of law, democracy, or what does it stand for as a human in every nation? You should not have a questionable character. That's why I said whatever you do, make sure that nobody is righteous, nobody is clean, but at least to some measures we should be able to quantify how stand you are and what your personality. So you can have different opinion. I might come today based on the policies. I disagree with the president. Constructive, that doesn't mean that what no, but when you are in that position, what is it telling you? Go and check the appointees and those who it is someone that can actually deviate and do whatever. Those that you cannot come out to say that today is raining and you find it that way. But fine, what image or what are we sending to the outside world? When I see that you have a questionable character and you come to me, you have been appointed, irrespective of the position. Some of us, we have some person in power here now that before they go, we know that they are not actually someone we can get on with. Irrespective of what they have and what the position they are, still we still not reckon with them. But because of that, we know that they can give us money, they can do the ball. Still, we do not want to do that. But what does it stand for? Out of how many 200 something million people in Nigeria, they say the power is for the youth, leaders of tomorrow. But still, is it the corridor of those who have been there, parabolating and compensating people? And with this, the country will not move forward with that. So it is a challenge to Nigerian people to actually know what next for them to do.
All right. Are these people qualified enough to represent us?
Well, what I was saying is that when I saw the list, I was laughing. I laughed. I said, look at, I see it at the bed of the same feather they flock together. If you watch all these people, Tinubu, more especially the one that paid me most is about that Yakubu. When I see Mahmud Yakubu, I say, yes, this is a compensation. We want to give him a compensation for what he did in the last election. And the other appointees, if you watch them, they are double standard politicians that you cannot lay trust on. I look at it and say, the other way around, Tinubu is just wants to conquer Nigerians. He wants to conquer Nigeria because of his ambition. He don't want to redeem his the image of this country to the standard of the Western world, as they are saying. If you watch them, all these people are not. I can say, if you watch them, they are double standard that Nigerians cannot lay trust on. They cannot trust them in whatever. And you see how Tinubu is doing it. Rotating all those things. All those people are in corridor of power before that they did not achieve anything, and he's still bringing them back. For what? But Tinubu have ambition. Tinubu have something. The ambition is that he wants to use these people to conquer and win an election again. Just like what my fellow guy had just said now. Nigerians, we are not being touched. We are, even when we are pushed to the wall, we cannot react. When during the election now, when they will they will be floating over 1,000 naira and 2 indomies, then everybody will be happy and selling our birthright. Is that how Nigeria will work? And the Western world hold all the data of what is happening in Nigeria. You know, when you send all these ambassadors to represent all them, when they go there, they will telling them lies again what is happening in Nigeria. And how can you build a country like this? You cannot build anything. You cannot build a country that is depreciating every day by day, and you are not appointing competent ones that you see the likes of Ambassadorial when he came aboard in 1993. He picked some people that redeemed the image of Nigeria. Under a space of time, Nigeria was redeemed then. You can see, we saw that. All of us are in Nigeria then. Why can't Tinubu do that? Nigeria is depreciating every day by day. And he's busy floating all this double standard that have been in corridor of power for years that they cannot give us anything. Well, I don't know how I will do it, but you should remember that no matter how they tell the stories, the Western world they have already known what is happening in this country.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Where is it? Good morning. Yeah, Mahmud Yakubu, the former INEC chairman, is part of the nominees. Looking at the comment section, I realized that people are not really happy with Yakubu's nomination. Now, given his role as someone who has supervised a national election in the country, and the way Nigerians registered their displeasure over the conduct of the 2023 election, what message do you think this is passing about the list? I'm talking about the list of President Bola Tinubu. What message is it passing to us?
Mike, thank you. The response of these viewers on this platform is a common one currently now. Non-career appointment, ambassadorship given to these people after like 2 years or 3 years of Bola Tinubu's administration. If you look at Mahmud Yakubu, precisely, when I saw the list, I wasn't, I overlooked it. Another one that baffles me is also Carlos' daughter, that was also factored in there. But I now begin to understand who is actually advising Bola Tinubu on. We are already having a battered global image currently now. And if you look at it very well now, this list has worsened Nigeria's image abroad because the United States government have condemned it. One, this Reno Omokri spent a lot of money to bring Ted Cruz to Nigeria to defend the issue that has to do with genocide in Nigeria. So, unfortunately, Reno Omokri never expected it that Ted Cruz is going to just do everything opposite. Now, the same US government has come out to say, why would Bola Tinubu be appointed? Are they not credible? But you look at it, it's just a thank you appointment. Thank you for a job well done. And these are one of the things Tinubu knows how to do. I remember that Yakubu Mahmoud, he was the one that introduced Yakubu Mahmoud to Buhari. Buhari does not know Yakubu Mahmoud from anywhere. He is the one that introduced Yakubu. And Yakubu continued, did that glitches, that's his word, he says glitches, that's the word you normally use. Technical glitches. And now we are seeing this thing. It's unfortunate, that I'm not too impressive with this list. Then, now that the United States have condemned the list, then what are you going to do now? Because I think to an extent we're trying to see how we can be able to, get international image that has already been battered, restored. And we are talking of a president that is going for a second. Nigeria does not believe in Reno Omokri, except those who are following Bola Tinubu or who following APC. The entire Nigeria does not believe. So this appointment has already dented whatever remains of the image of Bola Tinubu's administration. It's possibly that Bola Tinubu does not care at this point. Anything we want to make it happen. So for me, the government is about excellency.
Government is about integrity. Government is about credibility. Now, when you send this type of bootlicking propagandists that we know their role, go and look at Femi Fani-Kayode a few years ago, what he said about Christian genocide. Look at what they are saying now. So you know that clearly, they were singled out and given a specific task to carry out. That task is to make sure that a particular person goes down, and they have compensated them. So Nigeria is looking at that list as a thank you job well done, only for those who are in position of power.
There have been complaints about the list of President Bola Tinubu, his nominations, and Yakubu has been condemned, even in the comment section. Viewers are condemning him. Reno Omokri, Femi Fani-Kayode, former Minister of Aviation. But why did he appoint this set of people to diplomatic list or assignment instead of seasoned diplomats? Why?
Thank you, Michael. As much as I understand that we have both career and non-career ambassadors, and mostly non-career ambassadors are mostly kind of a compensation to supporters all over the world. It's not peculiar to Nigerians. They are mostly contained of political jobbers, so to speak. But my worry in this case is that the people involved, or some of the people involved, to put it correctly, are very, very controversial, and they even though having non-career ambassador is not wrong, I think some of these guys should have been avoided, even for the sake of morality, for the sake of the fact that this is a highly controversial individual that will make the entire thing look like a compensation for a dirty job that has been done. The likes of Mahmud Yakubu, how do you even imagine to have somebody like Mahmud in your list? It's like a football team appointing the referee that conducted the previous match. It will look somehow, so it's not tidy enough, and I think on that basis the president should have avoided those kind of people. You have made that list to look as if okay, it's time to be compensated for a well job done, which for me should have been avoided. It's not too tidy, Michael.
What's the implication of this?
The implication of this is that I will continue to struggle over our international image. I will continue to see how we are going to launder, continue to build bilaterals with nations around the world. But it will be very difficult because now you can't tell me that the U.S. influence is not noticeable anywhere in the world. And they have come to condemn the list. They are even telling Bola Tinubu, how come that you pick this set of people to launder Nigerian image? They are like president representing you anywhere in the country. That's what it means. And the whole world knows that these people are quite very, very, controversial. Mike, what I'm saying is that are there no seasoned individuals, personalities within the Nigerian distance they can actually bring on board, maybe, and look for a way. If people feel that yes, he needed to compensate these people, maybe he can look for something else and hand over to them. We're trying to see you are already having a questionable character. And remember, this Omokri was the one who we are moving everywhere and staging protests against Bola Tinubu, Chicago certificate and drug dealing and all sort of things and all that. So immediately he came to power. Reno Omokri was one of the propagandists he first approached. And I believe that movement, that meeting, is what gave Reno Omokri that impetus to single out and begin to attack anything that has to do with opposition against the Bola Tinubu's government. But Mike, now we are in a serious dilemma where the entire world is discussing Nigeria. One of the problems Buhari had was that,
who is going to speak for Nigeria at the international scene or international engagement? Who is going to stand and launder Nigerians' image and change certain narrative and perspective? But you can see that these are people, even before the appointment came, they were here manipulating all sort of propaganda to paint a certain impression, which the world knows. And I made it very clear that it was Reno Omokri that facilitated Ted Cruz coming to Nigeria. Maybe he never knew that Ted Cruz would go the other side. But right there in his nose is Nigeria saw actually what happened. So it's not a good thing. It shows that we are not serious yet. And the leadership of APC as a political party under Bola Tinubu, seems not to care whether we are going to attract more foreign investment and all that, and see how we launder image at least to friends from the international community. But as it stands now, the U.S. government has already condemned that appointment. So I don't know what is going to be the fate of, maybe he can decide to one day and just withdraw it and all that, We saw when they were doing their presidential whatever amnesty or pardon, you see the kind of criminals he was,
So much
I don't understand.
surrounding President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
I don't understand.
Why?
Mike, I think the people who are advising him are not advising him very well. I swear, I think it's one of the problems. People who are closer to him are not people, they are not technocrats, they are not seasoned Democrats, they are not as sophisticated, they are not as exposed, they don't understand what it means to be at that level where we are talking about a president of India. Well, you know what they say? His Excellency. Do you know what His Excellency?
You're talking about his advisor. You're not talking about the president himself.
No, but let me tell you.
He was prepared for the job.
Let me tell you. This is a man who said is master strategist. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is this, is that. Are we seeing that now in his leadership and in his appointment? Of course, we are not. Even in his leadership, we are not. The reason is why he surrounded himself with these Lagos boys. If he had make it look like a federal cabinet, maybe you will see influx of opinions coming in. But these are the people who know Bola Ahmed very well, who understand, like the chief of staff, Bajabi Amilad, have been there with Bola Ahmed for years. Who is going to come in and say, okay, Oga, see, why can't we do it this way? They know the language of the president, don't know what to tell him, and that flies. But they don't know they have continued in the direction of bringing, and the man is continuously losing public support and image, both nationally and internationally. You look at what Obasanjo said recently. You understand? And Obasanjo is a global figure. You understand? Somebody that's been recognized by the international community. Anything he says, sinks. And look at his perception.
And you got the reply of a presidency.
Of course. That has always been it.
Terrorism started under the watch of the former president.
Yes. If terrorism started under the watch of former President Obasanjo, then would we allow it now under your administration to continue?
Is the APC administration ready to fix this country?
In fact, that response to Obasanjo's comment was so irresponsible. I don't know the exact person that made that response on behalf of government. It's very highly irresponsible statement to be attributing what is happening now to the fact that it started from who cares about who is talking about that now. What is important is that you have a job at hand and you must do your job. Concentrate on what you are doing. Concentrate on your job. You have a mandate to fix the nation. Before he came on board, he told Nigerians openly that they should not pity him. That he understood the job he has applied for. That nobody should pity him. So why should any of his media handler be talking about the fact that something started in the days of Obasanjo? The level of insecurity that we are seeing now shows that people are not in charge. Even as recent as yesterday, people were still picked in the church while the service was on. So how long are we going to be talking about it? These are the issues that must be fixed. So that guy should tell his principal to fix the issue and not be he passing the ball.
You know what? I didn't want to talk about insecurity this morning.
Yes. But the truth is that we must talk about it. That is what is ravaging the land. And
Yeah,
there's no way you can
the
look
thing is that I even laughed that the bandits themselves came with helicopters and vehicles.
Yes,
So they landed and pick whatever they want to pick and put them inside helicopter and Mike, you see, the fact is this.
Why has it not demonstrated hunger and drive of someone who is said in fixing a nation?
Mike, these are the same thoughts what you said now has always been my thought. Sometimes I question, when they say that Northerners, the North, are a bit far from, knowledge or education or wisdom or leadership or whatever it is, that the South is more sophisticated than the North. And we saw Buhari, then we saw the first civilian elected president of Southern extraction. Mike, I have problem there. And I ask, what is actually the problem? Who is holding Bola Tinubu hostage right there in Asoro? Mike, I said something on Friday, on Saturday. I say, can he be decisive? Right. If he's not going to be decisive and start behaving like Jonathan again, trying to please these people, then they will put him out. There's something I learned from Donald Trump first time in power. There's a man they call Michael Pompey. Michael Pompey, I think he was in charge of Middle East policies. Even without the president, Donald Trump moving up and down, that guy was able to do a yeoman's job for United States of America. They call him Mike Pompey. Who among these ministers in Bola Tinubu's cabinet can Nigerians themselves look up to? Okay, we have 7 of them under PDP that time. They can stand in the international scene and defend Nigeria with facts and figure, with integrity.
For those who have been expressing no easy to shout this morning, I think he has been able to do that. He's done that now. Never satisfy some people. Sorry about it. Satisfied some people.
Yes, I'm trying to do. It's a matter of momentum. It comes depending on the issue on ground. But that, unfortunately, I don't see it as if anything. It comes from my heart. I don't have any of my expression comes from my heart.
Helicopter.
Mike, you see, I said they are now sophisticated. You see, when you pay ransom to them, they have more money to acquire whatever they want to acquire. And now, look at Akwa Ibom. They hit a boys' secondary school in Akwa Ibom. They kidnap, they disappear. Now they send General Saboteur to go to, but it's not even government. I'm talking about individuals now. There was no military deployed. There was no police deployed. Nothing was deployed. They now say, what are we going to do? They are looking for one freedom fighter, and that's what he claimed. He said in the militant. They now send him to Akwa Ibom to start guiding schools. Mike, Nigeria is deteriorating, and I said it very clearly. Bola Tinubu should stop looking at Fulanis and do the right. What is the right? You have the Senate. I said it here. You have the Senate. Babio on your side. The Speaker Abbas is on your side. The entire cabinet. You have total control of them. Okay, this is what I want. If you do this thing and terrorism does not stop and Nigeria does not improve in terms of leadership, then you know that there is something wrong actually.
Gentlemen, if they could go as far as using helicopter, definitely they could use helicopter to throw bombs.
Yes.
Is that not what you're saying? They're not even saying.
I mean, we were here. We talked about this issue when they started using drones, and we talked about the fact that they have built capacity and capabilities over time because they were unchecked. The government seems not to be too too serious in tackling this issue. So they I mean, they advanced in their mode of operation. And so we are now that's the result that we are already seeing, that they now use helicopter to even operate and get into the skies. So it means something can really fly within the skies, and none of our radar will pick it, and nobody will be able to. We have the Air Force that is still functioning. We are in for a very serious time, Michael.
Mike, it was reported on Sarah Reporters, that there's a lot of reasons that America does not want to have their base in North, that they are using Ghana now. But I think it's still a covert operations for now. But you can see that Nigerian government, whether they know it or not, America has been conducting surveillance in Nigeria. They entered Nigerian airspace. 2 days ago, Nigeria entered Nigerian territory with military convoy. Now, the question now is, are they trying to make sure that the president does not have access to certain informations? Since he said he's no longer watching social media, he's no longer watching television, then how do you know what is happening within, or say unless the one like that's why sometimes I give credit to Sibanjo, because if you look at the engine room of Buhari's administration, what's Sibanjo? Buhari does not read, he does not write. It is only Sibanjo that makes sure that Mr. President, I have this duty, official duty, to brief you on security details, on happenings every day. Who is doing that to Bola Tinubu? Since he cannot watch TV, he cannot go to social media.
Your take, sir. Thank you, Betty.
Mike, 1988, the last president of South Africa, white supremacist president, was William Botha. He said a black man can never rule themselves because they don't have the mental capacity to so do. And when you check the years gone by, check 1988 now, it's about 37 years if I'm not mistaken. And he said when you give them power, they steal all the money. When you give them independence and sovereignty, they also come up with all sorts of tribalism, bigotry, and what have you. You see, if somebody at that era says something of such, is Nigeria a clear example? Have we been able to go on and say, well, what use is our power? Has our power not been used to go into the public till and steal this public till dry? And you and I, they will not tell us to go and tighten our belts, whereby they already have a bloated stomach. Even birds cannot hold. Then you continue to wonder, what kind of country are we in? Then for how long are we going to continue to display our fury in the eyes of the public or the international community, so to say? Then when you begin to wonder what is happening in Nigeria today, it shows that everything is not really gelling well. There is no cohesion in terms of governance administration in this country. And most of the people that ought to, the professionals that ought to hold the reins of governance have been jettisoned. Then it's not because of a party government. Let me borrow the cliche of the late Afrobeat king, Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Party government. And you see, that is what is playing out now. When you see, okay, as we talk now, as we speak, there is a minister now in the eye of the storm of this government. It's an APC minister of Interior, Bola Ojo or something like that. And when you see, he has credential certificates. Before the now, you know what happened to INEC. Also resigned as a result of the questionable certificate scandal. And I can continue to count numbers. Then is this how government is run? When he was about coming on board, he gave us that hope that he was going to do the right thing. We said Buhari was a dummy. He cannot do anything. And what would you call this one that we are in now? If Buhari is a dummy, then this one is a toy. Yes, sir. That is just it. We must not continue to clothe truth in diplomacy. We have to say it the way it is. Thank God we have social media. That is where we can be able to voice our displeasure over any tyrannical policies or better policies or administration. That is why we are not being shunted out from of news reportage for the people in the outside world and in the country to know what is really playing out. And I believe that I want to say that this government is taking us nowhere. This government is clueless, is leaderless. There is nothing to show that we are heading somewhere with this government. Look the recent one, the ambassadorial list. What does it show? People that have a questionable character are on board. And you expect those people to bet this country to the Eldorado that we envisage? My brother, it's just government and my house.
Femi, don't you think this crisis on ground has directly or indirectly confirmed that Tinubu has no moral right to say concern?
What is moral rights? There's nothing like that in Constitution. There's nothing like moral rights. Nobody, if it is suppose it's written in the Constitution that you must have a moral right to contest. There's nothing. It's a matter of fact. If it is matter of moral, who among them has moral? No moral. Tinubu has no moral. What moral did he have to contest in the first place? To contest in 2023, did he have moral? So what are we not talking about? It's not written in the Constitution that you must have. The only Constitution knows is that do you have any case to stop you from, contesting? If there's that one, let them come prove it in the court of law. But all this moral or no moral, I think is a political talk, and which will not stop him from contesting. I think we will do to stop him, not by trying to gag him that he should not contest. That one will not work. Everybody know that. How can you say Tinubu don't have moral? Okay, did Buhari have moral to contest in 2020? Where is the moral? Where do you see the moral? People that are saying this, I think they should rise up from their slumber and make sure that they, invigorate opposition to make sure that they topple the administration. If it is matter of talking, they will not be talking and talking. No moral ground. And where they see it in the Constitution that there is no moral ground, they should come and tell us. That's not how to do politics. Although Tinubu himself, if he's in the opposition, he can say that one. But to me, he doesn't hold any water. That talk doesn't hold any water, and it's not. When I saw it, I'm going, Akim Baba Ahmed Abi. That one is a joker. He should just go out. If you want to register in a party and gather people to fight against 23, to fight against Tinubu in 2027, that is the point. But all this, you have no moral of, you have moral. There is nothing like that. I don't believe in that. That's not the case of the opinion that Tinubu should not contest.
Mike, let me just say it very, there's something they call integrity. A government should be able to have integrity, even though they are corrupt. But from outside perception, they should be seen to have some level of integrity. If you now that you have appointed a former INEC chairman to ambassadorial appointment, you are giving ambassadorial appointment to. Now, what it gives you? We are beginning to question this current INEC chairman now because we don't know what will happen again. You understand? Can it be said or believed that this current INEC chairman now did not go through the normal thing now? At this point now, you know what to do. So it borders on credibility of if Bola Tinubu should not contest. It matters on the credibility of this present INEC chairman. Has he not been corrupted? Has he not gone through the path? Have certain things not been agreed upon? Because we know how decent Yakubu was. So everything that has to do with transmission of the election result is going to be automatic, and at the end of the day, we begin to hear glitches. This very one now, this appointment of Yakubu, is giving a certain impression that a certain particular day would have also been entered with the current INEC chairman. And Nigerians, being as it is, every politician, whether in opposition or not that, has not been able to represent a major force currently now to stop this government, meaning this thing will actually continue.
In one word, should the president resign or contest?
No, Mike, I'm not saying he should resign.
he has right to do that if you feel his conscience is breaking him. And yes, we saw it what Jonathan did. He said, okay, he should contest. But what I'm saying is this: you should not, because I've never seen him anywhere where a black man who is in that level want to say, okay, I want to behave like the whites. That's okay. I tender my resignation. The people around him will not allow that to happen, even if he not sees such ambition. So, likely, from what we are seeing, appointing Ojuzo Carlos' daughter to my brother, I don't really understand.
Thank you so much.
I just want to make some brief comments. Let me tell you, on the issue of Yakubu, if you have Tinubu to come and defend this, he will not tell you that he helped him to rig. He will say he compensates him for a well job done. In 2023, that's what he will tell you. To us, he's compensating for rigging. To Tinubu and his court for a well job done. You said he drew a free and fair election.
I think the viewers, commenting in the comment section should understand where Femi is coming from, where he's going on this issue. He's talking about corruption in Nigeria. Yes. And what do you expect? What do you expect from? You said what? Contradict. Yes. Come closer.
What I'm saying, why is contradictory? Okay. What I'm saying is contradictory is that you mustn't just send anything can hurry to a country where they have fact and figure of what's going on in your country rise on the table. If you are defending this, they'll be laughing at you because you yourself a laughing stock. Making even appointed at all. Mr. Mike, you go to US and be telling US, you tell the Congress to that Trump. Now they have evidence of what he understand what he was trying to say. I don't expect from somebody like I don't want anybody to understand. Yes, his opinion. Why did USA agree that they are going to come and work with federal government? Is it not because of data they present? As you are having data to prove your point, federal government is also collecting their data to substantiate their line. What are you telling me? We are talking about government here. Yes, they are government. And I think it is a team also understand how this was able to convince Donald Trump that they are going to work with federal government. You can't see a dog. What are you talking about? I'm still very confused on what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm saying that he shouldn't have appointed them. What are you going to do? They cannot represent. Yeah, what are you going to defend? Mr. Mike, what are you going to defend? Mr. Mike, what are you going to defend before somebody of contrary evidences was? Mr. Mike, hold on. What did you say?
You see, I get you. The person you are trying to defend do not care whether his reputation is at stake or whatsoever. It's about 2027. So Femi is saying that what? What do you expect from a person like Tinubu, of which even he himself, with the way he's doing it, has shown the Nigerian people that what it's none of his business. If you like do this, he's embracing those who have who have one issue or the other that can be reckoned with. He has decided to embrace himself with that. Then so be it. Irrespective of whatsoever come at the end of his decisions in terms of ruling Nigeria the way. Like he's getting his loyalty. Yes, that's what I do now. You are you trying to say that it's just a waste of time. That's what is because you know that it's not. But you know Tinubu, you know what he's standing for. Point supposed to do. Yes. But you are fighting for him that should not. But the person you are trying to, he did not care whether you keep on going. Whether they look at his ambassadors with good eye. I mean they have a question of character. You know concern them. But you see what they Mr. Mike, the point is this. The point is this. This is what you are wearing is white. And I'm coming to tell you this is black. I'll be fooling myself. Excuse me. You are fooling me as saying what you are wearing is black. I'm fooling myself. Mr. Mike, they will call me either not for me. When I will say somebody is insane or stupid. And the person who's telling me to come and do the job, they say the person is also insane or is stupid. When I'm telling you, you know that what you're wearing is white. I'm telling you, this is black. You have evidence of what? Against what I'm saying. So listen to me. Who cares? All of you.
shaking in Nigeria as it is. We'll still stand. We'll still stand as a country. And the people that don't want this country to be, we fish them out. And it has to be collectiveness.
Like a Femi
Right.
They're not using helicopter to operate.
The helicopter now is even good, Mike. It's even good that they are exposing themselves on the air. Now, it's not left for the government of President Tinubu now to do the needful way, because they've started the crisis already, and they started that they have weapons now to use on the drone. They can use their drone. Then we too, we should be prepared, and that is what I'm saying. We can buy equipment. Nigeria is not so poor like that. No.
Because it's not money. I just pity us. These people are watching us, and we are always at the top of our game here. Now they are using computer. Now we have to be careful, looking ahead.
Yes,
What are we going to be saying?
That's what I'm saying. Wait, that's what I'm saying. All they come with their statics. I can tell you what. I can tell you what. Behind all this thing, right? Don't let us. You see, when you just hurry to solve solution, you can never get the root of that problem. The people behind every bandit, behind every helicopter you're saying, there are people that supply it, right? And that is why my brother, calm down, don't interject me. The presidency right now to up their game now and to get out those people that are sponsoring them. The Boko Haram of this world, we later realized, was it not the Bino Mahmud Sharif that brought some people together for political engagement, and he used them and he dumped them, and they now do what? After that, they went to kill one of their leaders. Yes, Mahmoud Yusuf. And one of we can easily know that Bino Sharif should be liable for that. See, war is not just you just strategize and get the sponsor. Once you get the sponsor, without sponsor, they cannot keep moving like that. My brother, and I can tell you what the government intelligence, they are on them. We are just looking from the far. This is not everything you come here, you go to Guburu and the park for here, man. We are working. We are working.
The president is so far.
I have to give it.
Those sponsoring Boko Haram.
Did you hear what I'm saying?
It's very fast in bringing out any nomination.
You want to go back 2 years? You are just repeating yourself. That is why the president should go after the sponsor.
Where is the list?
Oh, you have to start meeting in your house.
So why do you have the list of? Why did he have to? Why did he have to say those who are sponsoring the terrorists? We all know plenty that, but we have the list of these terrorists. Until today, the president has refused to bring out now. I give a directive for them to be played out. But talking about nomination,
are you sure that list is on the table of the presidency?
Why is it not the question for him if it's not on his table? Did he not say he knows?
Do you think the president knows the way? You think the presidency will be leaking all the strategy to you guys?
So why did they still? Why was there an attack yesterday?
My brother,
what is the function of the airship? This and that. So what a terrorist is using helicopter in a functioning aircraft.
Yes, what are you telling me that? And again, you know, so there's a more work.
I don't know, there's a more.
The president, you are telling me the president did not kill any one of those people.
I don't know that.
Now go sit down. No, go and just say that. Go and just say that. I tell you. You want to know the strategy of this. You want to know what the strategy of this. You want to know the strategy.
We start to give don't go now. Now everyone needs to be careful for this state. And there's no reason now. Those who want to travel should just stay in their respective states. Yesterday, there's no reason why we want to travel now.
Number one, I don't know what Kogi has done to this, not Central generally. I don't know their problem with all these bandits. Those ones, they are customer with all this. talk of Jos, talk of Benue, talk of Plateau. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. You see, Nigerian security belongs to all of us. Belongs to all of us. Mind you, there are some people that are standing by that they don't even want Nigeria to breathe. They don't want Nigeria to exist. Within ourselves, yes, we know ourselves that they don't even want that. They want the diminishing of Nigeria. They want the Nigeria to break down. You want Nigeria to, not sustain. And I can say, wholeheartedly, majority some of these guys you are seeing around me here, I think that's the agenda, and they will never believe any progress that is happening from the government circle. You need to listen. You need to. What do they do with their security votes? The security votes. Now, I went yesterday. I mean the state governors. Thank you. Thank you for taking it back. We were saying the governors. I've been saying it and I've been campaigning this. Go and ask your governor. Oh my brother, are you not even ashamed of yourself? If your government, the president is running is your government. We are the people. Are we not the people? You should be ashamed. Thank you. You should have. I keep on asking you to lead us to the let's go now. It will be more easier for you. It's either you say you are universal by mouth, but I tell you, let us, all of us, engage the government constructively because it's our government. Wait. Let me land. You know where you get things from? You know when you get things wrong? You are now putting all the liability on the president. When it's the government they are running, it's their own government. Is it not the government of the people, by the people, or for the people? In what way? And you slept this slumber. You slept this slumber, and now you are just waking up at late hour to come and right the wrong that is the function of the president. What is the function of the because of the look at the state of emergency. When we declare state of emergency in what's it called Rivers because of what? Where were you guys? Nigeria security at the emergency. I don't know. We are the people that are the most. You cannot sacrifice Nigeria citizens as they have. Your state is Lagos. When last did you have an engagement with someone? How do you have? Tell me. Ordinary citizen that have access to the government. You are APC member. You are an APC member. And you come here and you start goofy. You have access to see Sanwo-Olu through one person or the other. You have access to see Sanwo-Olu through one connection or the other. Why must it be like that? See. I'm saying, it's your government. It's your government. Mr. Tinubu is running. It's your government. It's our government. They are running. So we have right to ask questions. It's not just come to the I understand your story. Yeah. We won't go down to the memory lane. You will see that it's not possible for ordinary Nigeria to ask questions with the governor directly. It's ordinary local government is difficult. Why are you pushing us away from the reality of the way doctor I said that the way we never have that system. The way you lay your bed. No, there's no bed. The way you lay your bed. No. The way you see that language is so familiar with us here. We are not in a democracy that around that nation where we have access to them. Here we have brutality democracy. Yes. Dangerous. Very bad. Very bad. You see, where for Africa? Demonstration of craziness. Yes, when they go ask somebody how you spend the money. You know, ordinary local government. Ordinary local government. We love you. We are in brutality. If you are demonstration of brutality, that's what we see every day. We can never be here. No, you are just about God. See, only Lagos country. Only one state among the states. We are having brutality. We are in a What for police that way? And you are telling me you are having a true democracy. You are having a true democracy. You are telling me brutality democracy. That means you are going to taking us back to the military. Every day happy. Every day killing. And you say our president. We have government. There is no government in your community. You don't have. Okay, let me start from. Can you see what is happening now? Let me start from. They are blaming Obasanjo. Let me start from you and now. They are blaming Obasanjo now. Are you allowed? Why would they be blaming Obasanjo? Are you allowed? Now, okay, where everybody go. You are telling me the president is not responsible of the security for where you are now. For where you are now, stay. Where will you stay? We will stay together. Are you putting your not in that position? Let me tell you, you just stay and you we protect ourselves. Lagos State is full of everybody. We are many here and we secure ourselves. And exactly, and Lagos State doesn't have all those kind of language of what we are seeing. But the president that neglected it. Put the blame game on Obasanjo. So Obasanjo incubated terrorists. And now, he now incubated your president. Can't you eliminate it? They are not using a helicopter. Somebody brought it and is spelling your domain of the government. You are allowed to make it a game play. Obasanjo. How long? How long are we going to Obasanjo himself? How long? You see, we have to stop it. Stop it. Today is 1st of December. We thank God that we are alive to see today. And we see more, but their days are numbered. Yes. They face the reality test of government. Can you civilization? You could have received 10 your resignation letter because they are not capable of handling this case anymore. Yes. 10 your resignation letter. Go back to Bodilon. Go to Abuja and you go back to Bodilon when you come back. Tomorrow I go show that one. Tomorrow we go show that one. And you say they are president, their government, they are not sharing the money. Government is sharing the money. Only money is sharing. How many the body was away? How many? How about the security? Because you slept in slumber. It's your democracy. It's your democracy. It's your money they are spending. I'll go meet them. Oh, go and JJ. All the ones that be all the I don't know where they are. I don't know where they always get. I went to school yesterday. I don't know where the teacher always like that. I don't know where they are. The president is going to say, why? The president knows the reality of what is happening here. It's fair for the your governor. Okay, government trouble here. You can't go there. You're telling the governor. See the president. I don't know what this guy is. I don't know what this guy is. Okay, so you know. Why are you now? If you don't know, we will see reality. Nobody do anymore. So they kidnap anybody anyhow. God will set us free. God will set us free. We have to change our narrative because it's getting out of hand. I don't even know what is going on. That is the reality. It's getting out of hand. How will it go out? No! Justice! Now, government of justice are just control them now. Control them. Good morning. Good evening, good afternoon. We don't love with people. Today is 1st of December 2025. For what is going on in Nigeria, let us say that what the president of Nigeria is supposed to do is not to be appointed people for Ambassador. This is not what we want. What we want in the country to protect the people, their life and property. But what is going on now? People are dying day by day under Ahmed Tinubu regime. Ahmed Tinubu and the others, they are killing us. What they're doing is not good. Let Ahmed Tinubu stop the appointed people for ambassadors. Let them do the right thing. Today, kidnapping. Tomorrow, now these people are using helicopter. Which Nigeria is using a whole nation. Allow these people multiplying day by day. Yes, I remember time of Olusegun Obasanjo. He moved these people bomber to bomber. Now, time of APC regime, I don't even collecting these people, allow them to be entering your back box in the house, in the room, in the motor. Allow the bed box to be coming in. second blood day by day, and they cannot do anything. Let us see, under regime of APC regime are total fair. They are total fair. Anything particular government, they are not there. They are not there. They are there to loot money, to collect money into their pocket with their friends. That is what they are. Not for government.
You want to react to the list of ambassadorial list? Is it good enough?
So funny. So funny. Like I've never go to the I've not seen the list. Yeah, we shouldn't. So, but what I can say is our president need an envoy. We need an envoy in that what's it called outside Nigeria, especially when you talk about when you talk country, we need an envoy because Trump needs to be engaging.
Right, is part of the list. Is part of the list.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Femi Fani-Kayode is part of the list.
Yeah, wow, that would be too good, man.
Mahmud Yakubu, former INEC chairman, is also there.
Wow, let them go and try their best and see where they can. It's all a collective
enough to represent.
It's a collective thing. So everybody, when we citizens, we youth, we are running away from doing our needful. So those are the people that we have to. They say the youth are the future. They say they are the future of tomorrow. And you are grown. You are grown to this age. You are grown to this age, and they are still telling you youth of tomorrow. Youth are the what I mean. So what I'm saying, is the delegates. The delegates they say it's so. I mean, they are so good to me. Let them go and let them represent us in a good way.
Nominees, right?
Yes, the nominees are the so. To me, there's nothing bad in them and let them go and let's see what will come out from it.
I think the Nigerian parents need to understand that there is high risk in allowing their children to travel interstate. Let us we speak the NYSC and still dispatching the students to Borno State, to Kaduna, to Nasarawa, to other states to go and serve. And the high risk, the risk in the insurgency that is happening in the country by now. I expect the board of NYC should stop of the students to go and serve in different states. If the student cannot serve in a safe state, if the NYC let it just be on hold till now, because we have had reports of NYC students that are going to that have been kidnapped. We had one in Osun State there. So how long do we keep doing when you know that the country is we are suffering from insecurity?
All right, which one is it kidnapped in Osun State?
I don't you know?
Which one?
Those who were serving, my friend were one of them. Yes, serving it's not fake.
That is my state.
Don't tell me that I will not take that.
If not the accident I have, my agenda was to
I will take everything from you.
It's a lie. It's a lie. Nothing was.
You are telling me that nobody.
Where was it on the page?
Go to what? I don't want.
No. I don't like all this propaganda. You guys
when we are talking about that,
it's all about propaganda. And we are citizens of this country. The government belongs to us. We don't make use of our chances. We don't make use of our chances. The government belongs to us. That we own the government, and you spend this number, you turn yourself an handicap, and you are not complaining. Why we not engaging them? Why we not in the government of the people, by the people, and for the people? It's our government. It's our government. You spend this number, and they will be telling you are the future leader of tomorrow. Have you ever asked when will that future arrive? And you are coming here, you are still there, I mean, yourself.
If you have a child that is
we fail to, that's the problem. We fail to grow, not to be complaining. We fail to grow.
All right, thank you,
my brother.
Viewers all over the world, we appreciate your presence here with us. So we thank you for joining us this 1st of December 2025. Our ordinary title is here. Thank you for joining us. Okay, great. We appreciate you. GOA, thank you for joining us. There's a Chima Chief, thank you. Ibona Kingsley, we appreciate you. We have Emmanuel Oguji. K. Odulaja, we appreciate you as well. Thank you. Safa Biodun, thank you so much. K. Odulaja, okay, you said your own token of support for the Christmas party. Yeah, it comes up on the 13th of this month. Just a few days from that day, we expect the beautiful viewers to support us on this. All right, uh, to Tinubu, we say thank you. To Benga George, we appreciate you. We say thank you. Ezinwo Eriokoro, we appreciate you. Ezinwata Liverpool, thank you so much. Mrs. Enoma Osadeye, she also joined us. Thank you so much. Natalie Labo also engaged us in the comment section. We say a big thank you to every one of you. Thank you so much. And to my respondents at the stand this morning, I say a big thank you to every one of you. Please, if you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to the channel. And it's important to share the program. Let people know what is going on here. Akimbada Additional, I can see you in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Finland. All right. Also, like the program, you do that for us, like it. And for those who have been requesting for my number, the number is 091 2742 0575. I repeat, 091 2742 0575. That's my line. 091 2742 0575. We appreciate all of you for your time. Thank you so much. We'll be back here tomorrow. Goodbye.
We do what we know how to do. Yes, now we do the do. Ambassadorial has already been compensated. You have been says London. You
This man don't get anything to offer. He won't make that when his son there for backyard, they feel quiet. Make his son come out and make him join us. And go to answer his Jonathan Tinubu and the Buhari, they don't put tribal again for you. No be tribal. No be tribal. A liter of fuel is 18 naira.
If they offer you rice, if they chop rice, that's the end of your life.
Okay, this one will not offer us anything. Make all everybody that rice. Even Buga and people here that come back. Police no day. Soldier no day. No, they enter church, they carry people now. Nobody will attack them.
By one eye, they shine.
No, I think true now. They enter church, go back people now. Nobody will attack them. Police know they again, army know they again. Who wants that? So you can do that for my